Antichrist!
It is Sunday, May 26, 2019. This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. I'm your host, the King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko. Knubsie Slow is over there headbanging on the microphone already. I love it. Welcome back to the show, Tucker.
What up?
Finally.
How you doing, brother?
Feeling good. Feeling way better than I was last time I was here.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, Knubsie Slow.
It's your boy.
And joining us today, because we've got a lot of shit to recap from last night, Mr. Kirk Martin.
Hello.
A.K.A. the Legend of Drew.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I am great. I'm still
kind of energized after last night?
I really am. Knubsie, did you get
pumped.
to watch it?
I saw the highlights.
Oh,
That doesn't do it justice.
no, not at all.
Dude, it was... So, we're talking about All Elite Wrestling, Double or Nothin. It was fucking magical.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
It was beautiful.
I'm still like, okay, so the very first match that was on the pre-show was the Casino Battle Royale, the buy-in. And we got to see Hangman Adam Page win that. However, there were so many
There was some fuckery
holy shit moments in that fucking match. When Luchasaurus threw that fucking dude over the top rope through the table and he folded, I was like, that motherfucker's dead. I don't even know his name. I can't even say, like, his name was Robert Paulson. We don't even know his name. That motherfucker's just dead now. He's in an unmarked grave somewhere in Las Vegas, like so many others.
that lady was screaming. I was like, that dude's hit.
Was that your best Luchasaurus impression?
Yes.
Okay. It was great.
Thank you. I saw this like Hurricane Rana to an RKO or something. That was beautiful.
Dude, there was some real...
Which one?
There were some crazy fucking things that happened. But anyway, I am pissed that MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, did not win the fucking...
Gimmick stealer.
Shut up.
You shut
that
the fuck
he
up.
didn't win the fucking Battle Royale.
Who's that guy?
He's better than you. Thank you. And you know it.
I doubt it.
He's better than everyone.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
Oh, but he is.
Ricochet.
No, he's better than Ricochet.
Stone Cold.
He would tell him to his face.
Baron Corbin? Probably not. Baron Corbin would stomp MJF. Whoever the fuck that dude is.
No.
I don't even like Baron Corbin. And I already hate this MJF dude.
MJF is better than you.
I doubt
you
that.
You know it.
He could probably suck a dick better than me, but that's it.
I don't know about that either.
Yeah, I got my, you know what I'm saying? I got it down pat.
Knows he got the lip and tongue game down.
I do got some DSLs.
Nobody's like, I know my kind, okay?
Yeah,
So
I know what I'm good at.
anyway, his name's Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Imagine, this is my description. When The Miz is at his heel best, dial him up to 11 and put him on steroids.
That's that dude?
And that is MJF. He is fucking hilarious. He interacts with the crowd constantly. Like, he's like, oh, you want to boo me? Oh, you want to boo me?
Getting free.
Basically, it's one of those like, oh, you don't like the truth. That's the problem.
So he's just the Miz.
No, he's what the Miz...
You just said it.
No, he's what the Miz wants to be.
You said he's the Miz dialed up to 11
Dialed up to 11 on steroids.
on steroids.
Like, it's amped way the fuck up.
So he's just hitting women now. That's what he does.
He should. It's AEW, so he may get to.
I'm calling gimmick infringement.
Oh, shut up.
On the Miz?
No, on MJF.
For the Miz?
No, for me.
That's your gimmick?
For me. So somebody texts me and they're like, hey, this kid's got this gimmick going on that's like the cocky asshole. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that fucking happens. So what? And then I watched a video of him And he said that tagline, the "I'm better than you and you know it." I've been saying that for fucking years. Fuck you, MJF. You fucking cunt.
Oh, I'm happy, dude. He's a perfect heel. I fucking hate him already. I haven't seen him.
Dude, he's great. He's funny.
I hate him, but I fucking love him because he's so fucking great.
He's hilarious.
I have to look this video up. I'll check him out.
You will not be disappointed. You'll be like, "That's my guy. That's my guy right there."
Ricochet's my guy right now.
I'm telling you.
And they're shitting on him, but it's okay.
He's good.
Well, it's Vince, so he shits on everybody.
Yeah. You lost this as
From
well.
from NXT, he shits on everybody from NXT.
Yeah. Because Vince doesn't get it. And here's the thing. So the way last night's show went for AEW, it just shows it is time for Vince to step the fuck aside if they want to
Even compete.
I can't even say competition, man. I like how the guys in AEW refer to it. They're like, no, we're not looking to compete. We want to be an alternative. Like WWE is TVPG.
Yeah.
Sometimes G. And
Cody said that.
yeah. And he goes, but he was like, and I get that. That's great. You're catering to the children, you know, like to the child crowd. But he goes, there's a whole other section of the crowd that wants combat sports. They want the violence. They want the edginess. They want real. And Cody even said in an interview after last night, he goes, the NFL, the NBA players curse on the court. He goes, you just pan the camera away from them. That's all you do. It's like it's a live event. You can't control these variables.
You don't control live.
It's just a great point. But anyway, so the Casino Battle Royale, Hangman Adam Page wins. He gets to face whoever wins between Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, which we'll get to that. We'll get to that match, dude.
Debut.
Let's see.
The next match was the
Kip. It was the first singles match. Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara. Good God.
fucking great match.
I knew it was going to be great. I didn't know it was going to be that great because I was not invested in either one of those guys.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know either one of them are.
Oh my, you will.
I've seen both of them work. I saw both of them work when I went to New York, and fucking great performers.
I saw a few of
great
Sammy.
performers.
I saw a few of Sammy's AAA matches.
Yeah. Oh, Sammy's great.
Yeah, he's a solid worker.
Genuinely nice guy. Too.
I did not think that they were going to put on that kind of a show.
Oh no.
Man, the first ever singles match in AEW history did not disappoint.
Like I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be holy fuck amazing good.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And that one, Kip Sabian won. Then the next one, Jesus, SoCal Uncensored, which is Fallen Angel,
SCU.
Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and
Shit, that one.
fucking, oh my God, why can't?
Are you okay? Do you need help?
Yeah, I do.
Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky. Yeah, I'm like, why the fuck can I remember?
Because he flies through the sky.
Versus the Strong Hearts, the fucking Chima and El Lindemann,
The OWE guys.
yeah, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment, and
Oh, that's racist.
That's what they're called.
racist.
They don't want you to call them the Orient.
It's the company that they're in.
You don't call them Oriental people.
Yeah.
Oriental is customs, like it's their ways. They're not Oriental people.
There's worse ones. They accept Oriental.
yeah. Yeah.
Tucker's finally here. Yay.
Welcome to the show.
Look, Nubsie's
I
like,
told Bulldog
Nubsie's
yesterday.
like, missed you so much, man.
I told Bulldog yesterday it's going to be wrestling, music. I'll come back during the music portion.
Yeah, I was in that chat. Fucktard. I was the same. There was a group, and I was in that group, and I read it too.
Well, I didn't know if you were awake during that time.
I was probably asleep. I zombied out, tripping off lean. Something I don't know.
Oh my God.
Got that juice.
I had that
got
purple,
juice?
that purple slurper dog.
Need some juice. So, anyway.
Anyways.
SoCal Uncensored wins. Dude, that match, the last 5 minutes of it, crazy.
Yeah.
Like that, between those 6 guys, that entire match was just a highlight festival.
Oh, shit.
Sick move after sick move after sick move, and then you're getting these double and triple team moves, and it's like, what the fuck? Kazarian went out of his mind for that match.
God.
Like, he was doing shit I haven't seen him do
In years.
Yeah.
Same thing with Christopher Daniels, though.
Well, Christopher Daniels does shit like that, though.
Not all the
Christopher
time.
Daniels is like 108 years old, and he still defies gravity and physics
crazy.
and death.
You're not
AJ
wrong.
Styles.
I don't mean that in a hateful way either.
No, not
Christopher
at all.
Daniels,
That's a
I
compliment.
love you, man.
He listens to this podcast.
He might.
He probably does. He got it tuned into.
He's like, that motherfucker just said I'm 108 years old. I mean that in the most loving way possible, because you look like you're 35.
Yeah.
And you work like you're 20.
You're on the early side of 108.
Right. But I know that you're an older guy. And
Trust me, he blew my ass up.
dude, he blows everybody up.
It's not hard to do, though.
That's like if
not hard
somebody
to do at
that's
all.
like if somebody right now decide, like, one of these new guys was like, oh, I'll take a match with Bob Holly. Are you fucking stupid?
Do you want to die?
Yeah, right. You want to die? That's how you die.
That's how you die. Bob Holly just ripped
This is
more
how-
now than he did then.
This is now your death
Shit.
day. Congratulations.
Happy Death Day
The next
to
match,
you.
Britt Baker versus Kylie Ray versus Nyla Rose
Oh,
versus surprise entrant Awesome Kong.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
I saw
God,
that.
you stole it. Brandy wanted a great match.
no,
And
she wanted an awesome match.
She wanted an awesome match.
Yeah,
And she got Awesome Kong.
dude, we all marked out.
Straight off a glow.
We marked the fuck out when Awesome
Oh,
Kong came out.
That was fucking great.
I thought Brandy was gonna jump in the match. And I was like,
I did too, because she was in gear.
Yeah,
She
Yeah.
was in
I
gear.
like, what?
I was like, you can shake that ass on the ropes. That's cool.
Please.
Please. I was just watching the highlights. And I just want to see your move.
So Britt Baker pinned Kylie Ray in that match. I loved it. Like, that whole match was
Fucking great.
Yeah, there were some just insane spots.
I
in
like
that,
the
too.
way that Awesome Kong got taken out of the match.
Yes, with Nyla.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With that spear to the steps.
yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sounds bad. Ain't
Dude,
it?
it was it's vicious.
Women be taking bumps.
Oh, that's just
Oh,
it. Like,
dude, they
okay.
were fucking
Oh, we ain't
insane.
even got to the real deal of this. And let me just, I'm gonna tell you right now, CBS Sports, whoever does your grading of these matches is retarded.
Fired. I'm firing them.
They're retarded.
They should have seen the comment section when I was watching the highlights. It's like, oh, I feel sorry for AEW. WWE has no competition. I was just reading the comments while I'm watching it, and it was just like, this is boring. What, like, why are they?
Are
even
you
trying-
actually watching this? What the fuck?
I was like, man, I'm so
The worst match on
horrible.
last night's card beats the best that WWE
I don't know
puts
that
on.
Rollins versus AJ was pretty good. I like that.
It was predictable as fuck.
But yeah, it was good.
It was good.
And
Of course it was good.
It's Rollins
It's
versus
Rollins
AJ.
and Styles.
Yeah, both.
But it was predictable as fuck.
It had to
It,
be.
it was just it. WWE is too safe. Everything is constrained in these little boxes, and everything is okay.
And then
Here-
Cody and
we-
Dustin decided to say, "Fuck your box."
We've got our
Oh,
formula.
sorry, man.
We'll get into that. Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that soon.
One, yeah.
Oh,
bloody.
So then, after the women's, you had the best friends, Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta,
Yay.
versus Angelico and Jack Evans, and another match that was just, whoa, holy shit! How many things can they fit into one match?
I'm gonna go back and watch all of it.
You
need to.
You need to watch the whole fucking thing.
absolutely fucking need to.
It's
How long was it?
So great.
overall it was 5 hours.
That's every WWE event.
But I mean,
But it's actually
this
good.
Was, this was
This is good from top
okay,
to
look,
bottom.
Hold on, yeah. Okay, let's just look at wrestling or any
You're welcome.
WWE pay per view. We'll say 4 hours. They got the hour pre-show
Yeah.
and then 3 hour show.
I figured it'd be something
In
like
that 4 hours, you have, if you're lucky, an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half of actual wrestling.
Yeah.
I was gonna say whenever I was
This was not that.
whenever I went back to rewatch it, I turned it on and it said 3 hours and 43 seconds for the actual show, and then the pre-show was an hour long, so 4 hours and 43 minutes.
Oh yeah, you meant 43 minutes.
Yeah, 43 minutes.
You said seconds. I was like,
Oh,
what?
What?
well, same thing, only different.
Yeah, just a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it
a
was
little
it was almost 5 hours.
That's a lot. It's been good
Just
shit, though.
short. Because yeah, the Omega Jericho match didn't end until fucking almost 11.
Damn, so.
Until somebody said it was time to end.
They could have that match could have gone for another 30 minutes.
Oh, God,
and
yeah.
it would have been just as entertaining.
Damn, so.
So, the best friends defeated Angelico and Jack Evans.
And who the fuck? We still don't have an idea who the fuck those people were that came out at the end.
Oh yeah, man!
Who the fuck
yeah,
are they?
Right? I totally forgot about that. And then all of a sudden, the lights go out. These motherfuckers appear. The lights go out. They come back on. These motherfuckers are still there. Now there's a whole bunch of minions around the ring, like these masked dudes.
I thought it was their
I thought
midgets.
They get in the ring.
I thought
and
they were like-
start just beating the fuck out of everybody. And then after they beat the fuck out of everybody, this huge masked dude that was a part of the tag team of guys that was there, he just like claps his hands, and all of these guys form this human throne, and he sits down.
I thought those
was
guys were
fucking
like
savage.
That's Bully Ray.
No.
no. I thought those guys were like the equivalent of putty people from Power Rangers.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. That's pretty much what it was like.
Yeah, especially that one dude that was like kept on flailing his arms all around. I was just like, okay, calm down.
Yeah.
Like he was part of the throne too, and he was still doing the
So-
flail my arms.
The next match, Hikaru Shida, Riho, and Ryo Mizunami versus Aja Kong, Yuka Sakazaki, and Emi Sakura.
I just want to say her name again.
Yuka Sakazaki
Is a fun name.
I think that's my girl.
She's
That's the
fucking
one
good.
that looked like she was
Avatar,
from Avatar,
yeah.
wearing the orange pants and the blue tube top. That little girl is fucking badass. She is amazing. She is so fucking fast, and she's tiny.
The camera could barely keep up with
dude,
her.
She looked like a blur.
Damn, so I'm watching her. What, you can
Wicked fast. Wicked fast. And when you watch
Not
her
Michael
move,
Nakazawa.
like
Mm,
we're
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nakazawa.
Michael Nakazawa. That dude's
But
fucking great.
Anyway, so Hikaru Shida, Riho, and Ryo Mizunami ended up winning that match, which Hikaru Shida, she got the pinfall. It was amazing though. But the little Yuka girl, the Yuka Sakazaki, she's awesome.
She's fucking great.
I'm going to start looking up every match I can find of her, just because.
I want to see what you can do in singles.
Yes,
Mm.
she's
Let's
got to
do
be
these singles.
insane. Like, I've never seen anyone, man or woman, move around the ring like that.
No.
So quick, and all of her, like her movements, so precise. Like it was almost like she was a kung fu master.
Oh shit, David Carradine.
Like when I watch
Damn
matches,
it.
I can tell like little botches here and there.
Well, that match
And
had
then
quite a few. There was that
did.
big botch
Oh,
at
yeah.
the end.
But she was not a part of any of
And
them.
the reason I called out CBS Sports is because they gave that match a D+, and I think that's absolute horseshit. That match was a solid B.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a low B, high C, but not a D.
No.
Not by any stretch of the imagination. It was
No match on that card
I
was
was-
a D at all.
no. And that match, at first I was like, okay, well, I know who Aja Kong is. I literally did not know anything about
didn't
any
either.
of the other 5 women. And from the time that bell rang until the bell rang again, I was in it. I was like, that match actually sticks out more to me than the majority of the card, other than 2 specific matches. In which,
Lucha Brothers.
no.
No?
Dude, they
Great match.
Lucha Brothers
Great
and the
match.
Bucks. We'll get to that. It was fantastic. We'll get to that. Cody,
Hermanos.
Just
Cody,
hold the fuck on, Nubs. Everything you're bringing up.
right. We're gonna get to it.
I'm trying.
Cody,
I want to hear about this.
Cody versus Dustin.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
I did
First
see
of all,
that.
Cody comes out.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
So Cody
embrace the throne.
Oh man, Cody comes out.
Shots fired.
There
Shots
is
fired.
a throne. Okay, there's a throne sitting on the stage, and it has an iron cross as the headrest.
Triple H.
Total shot at Triple H. Cody looks at it, kind of scoffs, walks past it, gets down to the ring. His wife gets under the ring and pulls out a sledgehammer.
Brandy Rhodes.
Triple H's weapon of choice.
The cerebral.
Hands it to Cody.
Oh my God.
Cody turns around and looks at the throne. The crowd goes berserk.
They were hanging from the rafters.
Oh, dude. The humanoids have gone insane, Monsoon. Yeah, they did. And Cody walks back up the ramp, turns and looks at the crowd, swings the fucking hammer and smashes the iron cross off the top of it. Dude.
Shots
It's
fucking
fucking out.
fired.
Fucking fired.
He has burned every bridge that he could ever fucking hope to come back to WWE ever at all.
Yeah.
If this doesn't pan out for whatever fucking
What
reason.
if Triple H didn't see it though?
Oh,
Bullshit.
fuck that.
If you think that everyone on that roster didn't watch that fucking show last night, you're insane.
They were probably at a
Vince-
house show
Vince-
in buttfuck Egypt, wherever.
Vince watched that show.
Probably.
I'm going to tell you right fucking now. Vince watched and Vince went, damn it, this isn't good.
He probably was like, "This is stupid. Why would somebody watch this?" Because he doesn't understand.
Why would they do that?
No, if he watched it, Vince had to watch it and go, oh, goddamn, this is why everybody's pissed off at me.
Yeah.
That's what he had to be thinking.
You got Ricochet jobbing out to Cesaro.
Right. Right.
The fuck out of here, Vince. Cesaro's a good guy and all, but more so Ricochet.
Which, by the way, who was it I said last night? Ricochet, if he left
Works.
WWE and needs to go to AEW.
Who would he need to work?
Yeah.
At fucking everybody?
No.
I don't remember.
God damn it.
I'm gonna say Lucha Brothers.
No. I think I
mean,
may
yeah,
have
that'd be a
I think
great
I may have
match.
said Ray Phoenix, but that's already
Ray Phoenix,
happened.
but yeah,
that
that's
happened.
already happened.
That happened in Lucha Underground.
Oh,
Pentagon.
Ty Dillinger, maybe?
Ooh, I saw Ty
No.
last night.
Yeah, Ty was great. Sean Spears.
He got fucking eliminated.
He got eliminated, but
Right,
it was
10.
great.
10.
Oh, yeah. he's
Dude,
still
when
the same channel,
when MJF clocked his ass when he got in the ring and then goes, ooh, he does the 10 right in his face. Because Friedman's a fucking god. But anyway, Cody versus Dustin.
The match itself.
There needed to be no words ever. Just the crowd immediately, from the moment they stood in the ring staring at each other, the crowd started chanting Dusty.
I had a friend that messaged me this morning, and they're like, so is there any story to that match?
What the fuck?
Did you just go full retard? You never go full retard.
No.
The story in
Tucker,
itself
let me ask
is
you.
Cody
Hold on,
Rhodes
time
and
out.
Dustin Rhodes.
As a non-wrestling fan,
We have a full retard in the room. Easy.
I'm trying to take that away from me. That was loud as shit.
yeah, because you've eaten the microphone.
you're right here.
Jesus, stop it.
Quit sleeping on the mic down there.
Bars. Ugh.
We'll get
shit.
to that. We'll get to that.
But anyway,
Hold on, time out. Tucker, as someone who is not a fan of wrestling, when you hear that Cody Rhodes is facing Dustin Rhodes, his brother, you get the significance of this, right?
Oh yeah, it'd be brothers.
But you know who their dad is.
The American Dream.
Dusty Rhodes?
Polka Dotted King Princess.
Okay, well.
he's shaking his head no, by the way. For
Yeah, I'm
everybody.
shaking his head no.
I have no
He's
idea
got a
what you're talking about.
blank expression on his face,
He
which
talks
is
like
kind
he's-
of par for the course. But
he's like, what's he from? The American Plumber.
God damn
the
it.
son of a plumber.
The son of, yeah.
That old man Rhodes is a kid.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, Cody versus Dustin was pure magic. It was better than I thought it was going to be, and I thought it was going to be great. It was amazing.
And like I said, they had the box. WWE created this box. And they broke the box.
That
the box
match,
has been
that
fucked.
match right there. Vince, I guarantee you, Vince had to watch that match at least And Vince had to say, well, I guess I fucked that up. That's the only reaction he could have.
I mean,
how do you miss the boat?
And one thing we talked about last night was the whole American Nightmare thing. Like, you have
How do you miss
American
that?
Dream.
Yeah, you got the son of the American Dream who has an attitude and is bent.
And
How do you miss the American Nightmare? How?
That sounds great.
You know Cody is like fucking chomping at the bit to Vince, like, look, I have this idea. American Nightmare. I got a better idea.
You're gonna be Stardust.
You're gonna be Stardust.
You're gonna tag team with your brother, Goldust.
Oh my god, it's so fucking great.
Yeah. He has a good Vince impression.
Thank you.
My name is Knubsie Slow, and I approve this message.
God damn it.
That was for Tucker.
So anyway, Cody defeats Dustin.
Blood.
Oh, Dustin's bloody as fuck.
Yeah.
His head got gashed.
He had that red paint, but
I don't-
No, but the
No,
other
that
side
was
of his
red
body
paint?
that was not painted was
Was
completely
yeah.
covered in blood.
Like, before the match, it's like half and half.
Yeah.
After the match,
All
there's
red.
all red.
Even the black on his face was
Was
all
red.
red.
That was great.
Crazy.
And they have better paint in AEW because
And
it stayed
I-
on a little bit.
Yeah, his
And I
paint doesn't
don't
come off at all.
I don't think that it was a blade job. I think that was
No,
fucking
that was hard.
way,
That was
like
the
a
hard way.
motherfucker.
Dude, there's a moment where you see the gash.
Yeah.
He had to get stitches or at least
Oh,
stapled.
fuck yeah, he did.
Because when he did that
There's no
interview
fucking way
that
he
I
didn't.
watched after, he had that huge bandage.
Yeah,
that was
he's got
sealed
an interview at Starcast today, so I'm sure there'll be
Yeah.
something with that on there.
Yeah, he had to have at least gotten stapled.
Oh god, yeah.
Because that gash was...
Big.
It was pooling blood on the mat.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
It was crazy.
Like, you lay down on the mat and there is blood coming out of your head like a pool. There might be something wrong with your head.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But
you
then,
might need stitches.
so the match is over. Cody rolls out of the ring. Then Cody gets back in the ring. And basically, long story short, cuts a spiel about he signed his name to a contract to face the Young Bucks at Fight for the Fallen, which is their next pay-per-view in July.
Oh, I was hoping for the gambling fucking things. All in.
Because
Double
they
or
were
Nothing.
in Vegas.
Yeah, but all in, double or nothing.
Well, All In meant
Wasn't
that
an
they were
AEW.
Yeah, All In just meant they were all in for this project.
Yeah, all in, like you push it. Like,
Right,
all
right,
in.
right.
Royale
But
flush
yeah,
Yeah.
with cheese.
Dude, Tucker gets
you
it.
just totally fucked that up.
Royal flush with cheese.
Royale Flush.
Oh, I'm gonna eat some McDonald's after this.
Jesus Christ.
So hungry. Chinese food?
No, I gotta be good. I can't eat that shit right now.
Right.
Fuck out
Tucker's gonna fucking die, man.
Oh,
I tried.
We can't kill Tucker.
not yet, anyways.
Yeah. Not unintentionally.
Yeah.
Go eat Chinese and I might have them.
Oh, egg rolls.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm hungry.
How did we go from fucking talking about Dustin and Cody to egg rolls?
Anyway,
Have you listened to this fucking show?
Yeah,
you're
right.
right. You're right. You're right.
he so basically, long story short, Dustin and Cody are gonna team up to face the Young Bucks.
That sounds great.
Oh fuck yeah, it does.
What's our tag team name?
Oh, wait. But before we go into that, though, the embrace between Cody and Dustin after they announced that,
Oh yeah,
Cody
dude.
was in tears. Dustin
yeah,
was
they're
in
both
tears.
crying.
The crowd was
Half
in
the
tears.
crowd's crying.
We're crying.
Yeah, I wasn't crying. You were crying.
Get your tears off my face.
Yeah, it's,
I wasn't crying.
shut up, Tucker.
I wasn't crying either.
You are
didn't
in
watch
chopping
it,
distance, sir.
fuckhead. So, anyway, let's see.
This piece of
After that was Lucha Dragons, right? Or Lucha Brothers? Oh no, Bret
No,
Hart.
no.
Oh no, Bret Hart came out to introduce the AEW Championship, which, by the way, is beautiful. That
Oh,
ti-
God, it's sexy.
Hold on,
I sent you a full picture of it
yeah.
today.
Hold on, let me.
AEW championship.
You can get a good reaction here when Knubsie sees this,
Does it look like the 24/7 belt?
bruh, dude. Look at that fucking title.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, right?
That is nice. God damn.
Fucking sexy, ain't it?
Yeah.
That is better. Their belt is better than anything WWE has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The U.S. Championship looks like shit. Intercontinental Championship looks like shit.
The only
All of the main titles look exactly alike, just different colors.
And Universal title is the most shittiest.
Actually, the best looking titles that WWE has are in NXT.
Yeah, the North American.
or the Intercontinental. I like the
The
Intercontinental.
Intercontinental
I love
is
the
classic, but
Yeah.
it's
I guess that's why I
dated
like
though. It's dated, but it has its place.
Right.
It looks great.
It's the workhorse.
Yeah, right.
No
That is
shit.
the workhorse title.
Who's it? Oh, Finn Balor. He'll,
Yep.
yeah, didn't make it.
You see, that's the thing with WWE. You have to stop and think about who the fuck the champions are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, who the fuck's the? Oh yeah, that's right. He's got a belt now. He's a champion. That's right. I remember now.
So
Sad.
Right.
the Young
it really
Bucks,
is.
the Young Bucks defeated the Lucha Brothers
Aw.
in one of the most amazing
God.
tag team matches I have ever seen.
Let's see the spot where Phoenix had Matt cornered in the corner. Nick was crotched on the rope, jumps on the second rope, then the top rope, kicks Nick in the face. He falls off, then goes to the back to the second rope, back to the top rope, Hurricane is Matt,
Yeah.
and then comes off. Phoenix somehow, or not Phoenix, but Pentagon's in, and he comes in, rolls off, RKO. Holy fuck,
Dude.
Oh.
that spot! Yeah, just that spot alone. I'm just like, what the flying fuck is
It
going
was
on with my eyes?
ridiculous.
That was crazy. Just you explaining it was fucking crazy.
So, like, between those four guys, the amount of precision that they have is surgical.
Oh god, yeah.
Like,
you have to have that
Yeah, you have to
to get
to
off
do
with
stuff
those,
like that. But
to get off with those kind of moves.
yeah, dude,
and
and
especially
we
when
got
you're
to see a Canadian destroyer,
when you're two teams that
and it was
have
like
that
it was a
same
straight up diving.
moveset.
It was a diving Canadian destroyer,
yeah.
like the Super Canadian Destroyer. Fucking wicked.
I gotta watch that pilot. I didn't get to see all of it.
And then
Hang on, I think I shared it. I want to get Nubsie's reaction on this.
we come to Jericho versus Omega.
Oh,
Holy shit!
part 2.
Yes.
That's all
And-
John Wick 3.
And now here's the thing.
Oh no, I didn't share that. But here's
So-
the Cody killing the throne here.
Oh, he saw that.
Oh, you saw that?
I saw that one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Never mind.
So look,
Carry on.
Jericho defeats.
Here's that. Hang
What?
on, I found it. I found it. Finally.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Go ahead.
This is like the best day of my life.
What? Is it?
Nubsie viewing video.
Oh,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
This is what you need in your
Oh,
life.
is it the spot?
It's the spot.
Okay.
Yeah. Holy shit. that was great. fucking dude did it. Whoa, shit.
That's what I was waiting for.
There it is.
Follow up.
There it is.
I can watch that.
Oh shit.
That was fucking great.
Okay. Back to the
So anyway, Jericho Omega 2. Beastly match, and just like the first round, a lot of it took place outside of the ring.
Jericho's 50.
Jericho still wrestles like he's 30.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah. He's in
I did like his entrance though, coming out to all of
Oh
his
yeah,
different
dude! They did an
gimmicks.
homage
Yeah.
to Jericho for his entrance, and at first, like when his music starts, you see this dude standing at the top of the ramp, wearing the Lionheart jacket and the black and yellow spandex tights,
Oh.
and he's got the long hair and the ponytail, and then the lights go out, they come back on, and it's
The guy with the list.
it's the list Jericho. Then the lights go out and they come back on, and there's a dude standing there in the LED jacket.
The crowd's going fucking nuts. At this
Dude,
point.
yeah. And then the lights go out and they come back on, and there's Jericho. Like actual Jericho coming to. Oh man, fucking
great.
awesome.
Damn, son.
Yeah. And then so Jericho beat Kenny Omega with the Judas effect.
Uh-huh.
Which, by the way, man, just that
That's a fucking
spinning back elbow to the fucking mouth out of nowhere.
That's
It
the
just-
Judas effect?
Yes, and it looks hella effective.
Yeah, it
Jesus.
works. It does its job.
Is that better than the Sith's move of doom?
Oh,
The
And-
lightning
Oh.
fist.
That lightning fist is fucking horrible.
Ugh.
It's so bad.
I gotta watch all the highlights.
So, but the craziness is, so now we all know that we're eventually going to get that rubber match between Jericho and Omega, and it's going to be one for
After
the
the
ages.
match, though.
But Jericho wins.
Yeah.
Jericho grabs the microphone. Omega's out dead in the middle of the ring. Jericho starts telling the crowd how he wants them to thank him for making all of this possible.
True.
And then all of a sudden, yes, that's what I said.
You're not wrong.
And all of a sudden, the crowd starts going ballistic. And you see him making his way down the stairs through the crowd.
John Moxley.
You goddamn right, dude.
Fuck it.
Moxley gets in the ring.
By the way,
Whips
another
Jericho's
fuck you
ass.
to WWE.
Oh, yeah. Whips Jericho's ass. Whips the referee's ass. And then, for good measure, starts beating the living shit out of Kenny Omega. Then Kenny Omega turns the tide. They fight all the way up onto the stage. And then they climb up on top of the stacked poker chips that were part of the set of the stage. And Moxley fucking dirty deeds his ass on those.
Can we call it Dirty Deeds anymore?
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
him.
it's still that? Okay.
Fuck them. Vince don't own Dirty Deeds. AC/DC owns Dirty Deeds.
True.
Calm down, bad luck.
I remember when
Calm
Dirty
down.
Deeds was like a snapmare like pile driver. Like he just
Right. It was a Snapmare DDT.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
That was the original.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then that
it's
got
done dirt
outlawed. What?
And it's done dirt cheap.
the day.
I bet Moxley wasn't dirt cheap.
Oh, no.
No.
Not at all.
That was a very extensive contract.
Renee Young is fired.
He signed
I
a
saw
couple
that.
of year deal.
Yeah,
from what I
it
saw.
was a multi-year deal.
Nice.
Yeah.
He needs it. John Moxley, the hardcore deathmatch king.
Dean Malenko
I saw he.
is part of creative now
Oh, that's good.
for AEW.
Know what they need? They need Ricochet.
No, you know what they need? They need Arn Anderson to come over.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything.
By the way, have you heard? Did you see the latest from Arn Anderson?
Mm.
You know what Arn Anderson wanted to do?
What?
He wanted to manage the Revival.
I believe it.
Imagine if Arn leaves WWE and the Revival leaves WWE. and
Arn's already gone from WWE.
Yeah.
Is he?
He got
Yeah.
fired for letting
Alicia Fox.
old chick go to the
Yeah.
ring drunk.
That's right. So imagine if the Revival were to show up in AEW and Arn Anderson is with them as their manager.
That'd be great.
Holy shit.
I ain't a big fan of the Revival though.
What?
I'm not.
I want to see the Revival versus the Lucha Brothers.
He's not in
or the
chopping
Young
distance,
Bucks.
goddammit, I can't
No
reach.
flips.
I can't
No
fucking
flips.
reach.
Look, no flips, just fists versus flippy dippy hoo ha, and we get to see how this explosiveness plays out.
Pro Lucha. I'm down with them all day.
Either the Lucha Brothers or the Young Bucks,
Lucha.
or you make it a fucking triple threat tag
Let's
match.
do a quadruple threat tag match.
The four corners.
Yeah.
Who would be your fourth team?
Oh shit! Fucking the Radicals. Perry Saturn.
What are you talking about? You fucking ignorant ass.
Perry Saturn and Dean Malenko. Ruby Jace. Hubin Tucarera. Messy Cool.
I'm just glad he didn't say the Hardys.
Oh fuck.
Nah, maybe 1999.
Oh,
Huh?
thank you.
Could you imagine though? Well, Matt can't really go anymore, can he?
Nope.
He's done.
He
Fuck.
Yeah. He did chase after somebody for the 24/7 championship.
R-Truth, probably.
Yeah, I think it was
Or
our
R-Truth Alina, I guess. I don't fucking know what you'd call her.
Carmella's so
It.
fire. Carmella. If you listen to this podcast, Carmella, take me on a date.
Take me
me
out
Take
on a
me.
date.
I'm not going to take you on a date.
I ain't
That's-
spending my money on you.
Fuck
That's
you.
what you're getting into in that relationship.
Right?
Well, she has more money than I have. So. My bank account stays below 100. I'm just saying.
God damn. He drinks too much.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Too much lean. Too much lean.
Too much of that
Too
lean.
much lean and too many strippers.
Yeah. That's,
Again,
that's no
so?
lie. I got everybody.
I like your lifestyle, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Until
So
me and
Tucker,
Carmella date.
Tucker last night went to Nashville to see Steel Panther.
That's right.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
It was like
Jealous.
my
Who
sixth-
was with him?
That was like my 6th time seeing him.
I'm gonna say clutch.
You
Wilson.
seen Steel Panther 6 times?
Yeah.
God
Shit,
damn it!
nice.
I haven't even got to see them once
I
yet.
haven't either.
I didn't see the ones either.
Wilson, who was meh.
Wilson.
Yeah.
What's
Was
Wilson?
it a volleyball?
Is that like is that like half of
They just,
volleyball?
they just set it on stage and played music.
Wait, where was Phillips?
She wasn't there.
Hold on for one more day.
They probably would have been
Was
better.
Rawlings there as well?
They would have been better than
Spalding?
Yeah, Spalding and Rawlings. Yeah.
Wilson Phillips. Probably would have been better than Wilson.
The ball?
God damn it! Let it go.
Yeah,
I can't
the
let
ball.
it. I can't
They
let
just
it.
set it on stage and then played music.
They did?
Everyone cheered. and
Did the
sang.
ball talk?
Nubsie, you were like eating that microphone
I know.
today, son.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I did see where your
He
boys.
said he was hungry.
Yeah.
Your boys are playing Clarksville, the Friday of Louder Than Life.
Yeah,
Clutch and Hate Breed.
yeah.
I want to go.
I'll be at Louder Than Life.
I want to go so bad.
Talk show's not that far away, about 90 minutes.
Louder Than Life's in Louisville.
Ah.
No, he said Clarksville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Clarksville's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's like, what, 2
Yeah,
hours?
but it's
2-3
still-
hours?
That venue's pretty nice too.
Well, Louisville's like 90
We
minutes.
saw Non-Point there earlier this year.
Non-Point's great. I fucking love them.
Dude, like aside from Pops, one of my favorite places to go is Marathon Music Works.
Have you been there? Oh yeah, you've
They
been
actually-
there.
That
since
one
they
place we
changed
went to
fucking
see
law.
Clutch was fucking fun.
Or,
The Murat.
oh yeah, the Egyptian room. Oh,
that
of
was
course.
fucking great.
Yeah, the Murat Theater is always good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that place
Yeah,
is cool.
Marathon, since they changed it,
Marathon's
it's
cool.
pretty
as
cool.
fuck.
It used to be just an open room.
Really?
It used to not be like that.
I haven't been to that one yet.
I hadn't been there since they did change it. Like we walked in last night, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, is that where
this?
you went to see him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, it was at
with the
Marathon.
garage doors and all that shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that used to be an open room. Like just where the stage is.
Yeah.
It used to be just that room, a huge square.
Yeah,
That was it. But my actual favorite venue in Nashville is Exit Inn.
I haven't been there.
That's the famous spot. Like it's tiny. I saw Seven Dust on their acoustic tour there.
Oh.
That was awesome.
I just got a little bit.
I missed the brewery in Louisville.
That's the name of the spot? Brewery?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that
We're
one.
getting a BJ's Brewery here.
The brewery was cool. Another place in Louisville that I love is Expo 5.
Oh, dude.
I love Indy's
I
chicken.
saw Deftones there.
Expo 5 is cool as shit because
It's a silo on its side with a garage.
yeah, dude,
door.
it's like a big fucking farm, like like a big farm garage. It's awesome.
yeah,
though.
it's just a shed.
Yeah, it's badass.
But yeah, we saw Deftones there about 8 years ago. You couldn't move. Like it was shoulder to shoulder from the
Oh,
stage
yeah.
out the garage door, and they played for 3 hours. It was one of the best Deftones shows that we've ever been to. There was actually a guy that crowd surfed from outside
Up to the front.
through the garage door, and he gets up to the stage and you see him like waving his hands and pointing. He had to go to the bathroom, so they crowd surfed him through the side door where the bathrooms are, and you see him disappear, and like everyone's cheering, and even
Please tell me they crowd surfed him back up.
They stopped. He's like, "Did you see that shit? That dude had to take a piss." And here he comes back through the door, crowd surfing, and back out.
Yes, thank you.
Like Chino actually stopped. He's like, "That was great. That I have never in my life seen that."
I saw Deftones. I've seen them probably 2 or 3 times, but my favorite time that I saw them was during Mayhem Fest a few years ago. It was in Indianapolis
I remember
at the
Mayhem Fest.
at the Klipsch or whatever the fuck it's called now.
It's fucking. Deer
I don't know
Creek,
what
okay?
it is. Yeah, it's Deer Creek to
Deer
me too.
Creek.
But yeah,
Right.
If you
But
don't know it
anyway.
as Deer Creek, you're too fucking young.
real life.
I don't know it at all.
Anyway, so I saw them come. Like
Deer Creek Amphitheater.
Korn was the
What?
headliner.
Man.
Korn was the headliner, and he's like, "I'm gonna bring out Chino right now," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. What are they bringing him out for?" And he just stands there, looks around the crowd for like 30 seconds, puts the mic up to his mouth, and just goes, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, this is happening. This is fucking happening." It's fucking
Yeah,
great.
he's awesome live. And there's
Oh,
people
yeah.
What happened?
that rock on the
Shut
range
the fuck up.
that don't
I don't know
like
any of
them.
that.
Wicked is a song that they did together on what was it? What album was that? Follow the Leader. Follow the Leader.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then
And
last,
I don't think they ever performed it live before.
nah, I doubt it.
So that was a moment.
Yeah. It was fucking beautiful. I almost cried.
Mayhem Fest is a
Not
good
really.
festival.
It was a really good
they-
festival whenever they had it. I loved
They
it.
ruined that.
Oh, fuck yeah, they did.
They ruined everything.
Dude,
Week before that was Rock on the Range.
I remember.
Yep.
I remember when Lollapalooza was the fucking thing. Like,
No, well, it was the only thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was the
Coachella
beginning
wasn't
of it.
around.
Yeah, no, that was
Nothing.
And then
There was no music
right
festivals at all.
Right after Lollapalooza is what Warped Tour came around.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it just ended last year.
Yeah.
Which, that's bullshit. They said they kept saying all year, last ride, some of the biggest turnouts they've ever had. Yet somehow Warped Tour is still around this year.
Yeah, they had like 2 or 3 shows or something like that. Yeah.
They more or less they just wanted to do like a 3 or 4 show thing a year.
At the biggest drawing places
instead of a full
Right.
tour, which
Yeah.
is fucking horseshit.
Yeah.
You don't say it's your last run and all of a sudden, oh no, we're just gonna do 3 or 4 venues.
And they had some really
Spots.
fucking good bands too.
If I was someone that had been to that for a long time, like we've been to Rock on the Range 10 times, I'd be fucking pissed. I'd be like, you can suck my dick. like
like you
you're
said
gonna
this
fuck
was the last time.
You're gonna fuck me like that?
Fuck off.
No, kiss my ass.
Like you said this was going to be the last one.
Yeah.
You fucking lied to me.
Yeah, it's like Mayhem Festival. We said it's the last one. You haven't seen that shit again.
Right. That shit was over when they said it was over.
Well, Mayhem Festival didn't do super great.
No, it did like the first
Couple
4
years.
or 5
4 or
years.
5 years, yeah.
Yeah. Then it really tanked off.
And then they started getting like a lot of the same acts and everything on the tour every year. So
That's
it
what
just
they keep doing that like 5-fingered turd bowl.
Ugh.
Like I'm so fucking sick of them. I'm sick of fucking Disturbed.
Ugh.
As a headliner, fuck you. Like everyone's seen it, been there, done that. Like it's getting old.
For those of you that listen to this show who happen to like Five Finger Death Punch, I'm going to do you a favor, and I'm going to point you in the direction of the great things that Ivan Moody, the lead singer, actually did.
Moto
And
Grader?
those were called Moto Grader and Ghost Machine. You're welcome. And when you go hear that and you go, oh my God, he can actually sing and scream. And then you listen to Five Finger and you're going to go, oh, this sucks.
First,
this is
I'll give them-
See, I actually like Five Fingers.
Shut up. It's cookie
Fuck
cutter
off.
formulaic bullshit.
I still like it though.
I'll
You know
give-
what they are? They're the Nickelback of hard rock.
no.
Yes, no. It's formula.
No.
They are
That's
now.
the Nickelback of hard
I
rock.
know that it's hurting your feelings, but it's the fucking truth.
Nope.
All it is
Fuck you.
formulaic.
Nope.
Dude, know what? It's formula. Listen to every
is
fucking song they
terrible
do. It is formulaic.
I'll give them credit on the first album.
It's like pop country.
First album was actually pretty good, but outside of that first album,
I couldn't even get into that. Just because I was a Moto Grader and a Ghost Machine fan. So when I heard Ivan had a new band coming out called Five Finger, I was like, oh, cool. All right, I'm on board. And then I heard it and I was like, well, I'm off this train. Can't fucking stand this shit. This sucks.
They're gonna be done here very soon anyway.
Well, fuck, Jeremy left them.
Jeremy's done, yeah.
Jeremy's
Yeah.
done.
Which
And they've
I don't
been-
blame
they've
him.
been trying to
Dude,
pump
Jeremy's 10 times a better drummer than what he got to fucking display.
Oh,
in
yeah.
it. And that's what
I
I, mean
agree
by
with that
it's-
one.
it's-
I agree with that 1000%.
It's formulaic. They have a formula. Nickelback proved their formula when they created Theory of a Dead Man. Chad Kroeger handpicked those motherfuckers and put them together and made a whole other band like Nickelback, gave them the formula, and then they were off and running with it.
Yeah. Disturbed's the same way anymore.
Oh, God, it's such cookie cutter shit.
Shit.
Ugh.
I like
Disturbed
cookies,
was
though,
good
so-
for one album, and good for like 5 songs off of the next 2 albums.
Yeah,
Total.
I totally agree with that.
Total. That's it.
Yeah, first
Like
album, that thing was killer.
Dude, Stained. Tormented and Dysfunction off the fucking hook. Dude,
Hung out
just
with their drummer last night.
crazy good. And
I
then
don't think he heard you.
I heard him. and then Break the Cycle comes out, and I was like, oh no, this is like their Metallica Black album. Oh no. And then from there, it went to shit. And it went to so much shit that now Aaron Lewis is doing country.
I like that song.
Oh God, that. Which one?
Country Boy, not Country Boy Can't Survive.
Yeah, it's.
They are doing the Stain reunion. I'm curious to see how that happens.
It had better all be old shit, because if he gets up there crying about. Oh,
He's
God,
out there
dude.
crying.
We'll find out at Louder Than Life because that's the first show.
Like, I remember the last time I saw Stained was like 2005 or 6.
And they were here.
Yeah. Yeah, at Roberts Stadium.
Yeah, Robert.
Yes.
Yeah.
I played golf with him
And
that time.
the majority of the show, they're playing all that shit off of fucking 5 and the whatever shades of gray, 14 shades of gray, or whatever it is, 50 shades of gray.
I was gonna say.
Fucking and break the cycle, and then all of a sudden, Aaron Lewis go, and I'm standing there in the middle of the crowd, just bored as fuck, and I'm like, God, I was there to see Breaking Benjamin anyway. Fuck him, and I was just like, oh God, damn it, this sucks.
That was when I was working at GBF at the time.
And then all of a sudden, Aaron Lewis goes, all right, we're going to take this back to some of our earlier stuff and blah, blah, blah. And everyone around me evidently thought that meant break the cycle. And I went,
Is it gonna happen?
and then they start firing up Raw. And I ran to the middle of the floor because that's where the fucking pit was. And as soon as I run into the middle of these people, all of these people dispersed like cockroaches, and nobody wanted it. And I turned into a one-man mosh pit, just losing my fucking mind. And everybody's like, I'm not going in there with that motherfucker. He's crazy.
Back when you didn't get tackled for those in Evansville.
Right.
Fucking cocksucking security.
What?
Oh, yeah, dude. You can't even mosh anymore. Like, there's no pits happening. No.
Off subject. I posted a picture of the podcast we're getting ready to do before we started. And Rosie, Braden Rosema.
His
Oh,
hand?
yeah.
There you
Oh.
go. Good job.
Sorry,
Proud
I
of
thought you were talking
No,
about
no,
hand.
not that.
I thought it was about.
I was like, how'd Bulldog's hand post?
He said,
He's been talking
he
about
said,
Yeah.
Evansville Ice Hole reunion. Missed that podcast. Hope you're both doing well.
Nice.
Aw. I miss him.
The Evansville Ice Holes. That was the precursor to this show.
Where it all began.
God, we were savages. We had...
You get a bowl of AIDS right now, motherfucker.
We did this fucking show for a minor league hockey team.
I remember that.
Yeah. And we had fans, hockey fans all over the world who knew nothing about the team we supported, but listened to every episode just because of how insane we were. Talking about, we hope that the referees' cars burst into flames on their way home and shit.
Oh man.
Hey,
I hope your family arrives just in time to see you burn to death.
throwback. Cunt. Hi, Tiff.
Tiff. Jesus.
Oh, fuck.
What other concerts are coming up here? Well, me and you, well, not concert, but me and you.
Segura.
That's
July,
July, right?
July.
Yeah.
Manson Zombie.
I'm going to that one.
Are you?
I'm going to that
Yeah,
one.
I'll be
Yeah.
at that one too.
I've thought about it. I don't know.
It's one of those Zombie puts on such a good show.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
God, yeah.
It's worth just to see
Just
him.
to see yeah.
The,
Just to
the-
see
knows?
Zombie.
the stage set alone is worth
Who
seeing.
knows if
Right.
Manson will even be there.
The food alone
That's
is
true.
worth the trip.
That is true.
What
He'll be too busy sucking
Hold
his
on.
own dick.
Time out. What did you say?
The food alone is worth the trip.
To the Ford Center?
Yeah.
What fucking food are you getting at the Ford Center that's good?
Fucking idiot.
Well,
Popcorn?
New Orleans is a fucking. I don't know. You're saying we almost
What the
heroes.
fuck are you talking
Where did you
about?
go to New Orleans?
come from? What the flying fuck?
It's
Just
here.
happened.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah.
You have to understand that Nubsie is a time traveler.
We are in Evansville,
He's
Indiana.
not always aware of
The
where
Ford
he's
I
at.
thought you were
is
good
in
at
Evansville,
geography.
Indiana.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Pretty good.
No, it was from a movie.
What movie?
I think you're the only one that's seen it.
Probably, man. That's the greatest movie ever. Though.
It's like Shazam.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Chris
I
Farley.
swear to God, I've still
Almost
seen
Heroes.
that fucking movie.
The food alone is worth the trip.
Jesus fuck.
I love that movie.
What the fuck just happened?
Knubsie.
What's up?
That's what happened.
That's yeah.
Idiot. I love how pleased he is with himself.
I am no longer the one on the show that gets shit on. It's great.
Oh my God.
That's a good show.
That's a good joke. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else has been going on?
John Wick 3 came out.
That's true. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen the first two.
Although
It's
I did
amazing. You
get, I
should
got
watch it.
tickets for
I've
me
been
and
meaning to.
Dickhead Kirk here.
What'd I do?
For this coming Friday, we're going to see Godzilla in 3D.
Yay.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah,
Excited.
buddy.
Godzilla King of Monsters.
Saw the
Yeah.
trailers. They look pretty good.
Yeah.
Fuck
Very
yeah, it
excited.
looks
Looks
good.
amazing.
I've been waiting over 2 years for that fucking movie.
They got Godzilla versus Mantra.
It's Mothra, Ghidorah, I think Rodan's in it. I think.
I think so too.
Toy Story 4 coming out here pretty soon too.
Lego Movie 2 came out. If we're gonna talk about a cartoon, I watched that one.
Aladdin came out.
Yeah, Aladdin came out.
I want to see that actually. I heard it's really
Why?
good. I've heard it's really good.
Iago.
The few people that I saw that I know that have seen it said it was really good. So
Yeah, the first one was really good.
One of the funniest memes I've fucking seen here lately was Robin Williams from Jumanji, where they go into the game and he's got the wild fucking hair and the beard. He says, "What year is it?" Well, it has that, him saying what year is it, and then it shows the movie posters from right now where it's Dumbo, Aladdin, and all that shit from the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, "What year is it?"
Yeah, all the movies.
I still need to see Jumanji 2.
I do
It's a
too.
good
I
one.
haven't seen that.
It
one.
wasn't bad.
I've heard that it's funny as hell.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good. It's good.
You put fucking Kevin Hart and The Rock together, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking
It's
funny.
great.
And then Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack
Oh
Black.
god, Jack Black's fucking hilarious.
Is that the
Did you see his
cheerleader?
Game of Thrones spoof?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
Dude.
Oh my God.
So fucking funny.
Have you seen the
Yeah,
Night
it's-
King song, Aria? I died in your arms tonight.
Yeah. I saw
It already
that.
sounds great though.
It's fucking awesome. Yeah, look it up. Night King Aria.
Oh, I will.
I died in your arms tonight.
So I'm assuming we've all seen that.
I
mean, we
yeah.
can talk about it by now because fuck people that hasn't seen
It's
it
been
yet.
it's been a week.
I'm
I
still
think
on
we're
season
okay.
7, last episode, but we could talk about it.
Oh, I forgot you fucking just started it.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm gonna check
Yeah,
the.
we
I'm
can't
gonna
do that.
I already got the spoilers down, so I already know season 8 what happens. But I'm gonna watch it anyways.
Oh, you already watched the finale and everything?
I didn't watch none of it, but I
I
just
said
know
he
what
heard
happened.
No.
When I get it bootleg, then I like watch it.
I'll just say I thought the ending was pretty fucking fitting.
It was good. I liked it.
I don't know why everyone's so pissed off about it.
Because they didn't put more detail. I felt like it was rushed.
It was rushed. I will agree
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
I'll agree with that too.
For sure, I will agree with that. But
It was still fitting.
the way everything came down to it, I think it was pretty fitting.
I just love how bent out of shape everybody got about it. That's my favorite part.
I think
There's
WWE
so many
writers
people
started
pissed
writing
off.
for
I'm
Game
like,
of Thrones.
it's not. I mean,
I made a post. I was like, to all of you Game of Thrones fans who are pissed off that it didn't go the way you wanted it to. Congratulations! Now you know what it feels like to be a fan of WWE.
Yeah.
I mean, you are not wrong there,
No.
sir, at all.
or the
Oh, do you feel shit on by your fake fucking show? You got some feelings about it?
To be fair, Game of Thrones is based on the War of the Roses, so it's not a real thing.
War of the Roses.
Yeah.
The fuck?
That's a real thing.
Hey, remember this motherfucker? Every once in a while, will pull some facts out of his ass.
That's
Like,
the
we
problem.
We don't know.
The problem, you don't know when he's right and when he's not.
That's the beautiful Knubsie slow. But I'm right about this. Look it up, War of Roses.
Fucking beautiful mind over here.
Oh, that's a good movie too. Fucking who's that guy? Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe in South Park fighting around the world. Oi!
Oh, dude, speaking of South Park,
Yeah.
when I was in the hospital, on Wednesday, South Park was on. I'm like, cool, I'll turn that on, whatever, it's background noise. Next episode comes on, and that's when Brittany was still there. And I was like, the only thing I could hope for would be a South Park marathon today, because that would keep me entertained. And it was. It ended up being a South Park marathon. I was like, this is fucking great. Well, I did not know on Comedy Central they still play the fucking Wheel of Fortune episode.
Oh shit!
And they don't
Nagger.
and they don't bleep it.
No.
None
No.
of it.
No,
Even when they're calling him that guy, they're not bleeping it. I'm like,
what?
shit, they still play this? I'm like,
People who annoy you.
I could not believe
I know the
that.
answer.
Can I say this on TV? Is it okay?
I love it. Niggers. Can I play it now? I love the black cameraman leads out and looks at him like, what? And Vanna's standing there like,
Oh god!
she spins A, and he goes, oh, naggers.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
that's
Look, Dad,
it.
it's the nigger guy.
Yeah, they still play that on TV. I couldn't believe it.
It's a great fucking show.
Oh,
man.
it's a
That
great show,
episode's
but-
hilarious.
The way the world is right now.
Oh, that's
Holy
you know what
shit.
though. That's I like to hear that instead. I like to hear that. You know what? Fuck people's sensitive ass feelings. Fuck this bullshit. Like, God damn it.
No, I agree, but it's still pretty wild that that's still getting played.
You know what I hate? I hate that it's 2019 and we have to think that it's wild that something like that
even happened.
but
like
that's
we
just
already hit that point of comedy. We hit that point. We surpassed.
But now they're making you apologize for
And
that
see,
bullshit.
and that's what I'm saying. We went past all of that. We went on to become. How much can we offend you? How much can we offend you? Like,
Yeah, how far can we go?
How far can we push the envelope? And now it's like, no, we want to keep the envelope sealed, and you can't even don't get your letter opener. We don't even want you to open it. Fuck that, man. Fuck these people's feelings, man.
It's already been open.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're trying to close it again. No, you have to be mindful of everybody's feelings. No, the fuck I don't. No, fuck your feelings. You don't like it? Eat a bullet. Eat a fucking bullet. I'll live stream it on Facebook for you. I'll live cast. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Bill O'Reilly said it best.
Can I use this on my podcast?
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Ugh, sensitive ass fucks.
But yeah, I'm just watching. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Knubsie,
So
how was your sleep?
Shut.
pretty good.
Okay.
God damn. That was fantastic.
Oh, last weekend at Sonic, Tom Morello, he had his band there. Surge came out with him
The drive-in?
and did. Yep. Is it the drive-in?
You said,
See what he did when
time out. Let me explain to the people at home. The problem is Tucker said Sonic and not Sonic Temple, so Knubsie Slow immediately was like, Sonic Drive-In? Yeah. Are you getting milkshakes?
he ordered a Route 44 cherry limeade.
Oh, that sounds great.
A slushy does sound pretty fucking
God damn it, I'm
amazing.
hungry.
You need to start waking up like an hour and a half before the shows on Sunday
do.
and go get you some fucking food.
I do.
Tucker got his drink order already, so
What'd you get?
he got Tom Morello's drink order, a Route 44 cherry limeade.
Route 44.
No,
Cherry.
he's anti-government. He ain't going to Sonic.
You driving?
Yep.
What does that have to do with the government?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Right?
figure out.
I was just trying to confuse Knubsie a little bit further.
You did a little bit because I
You confused me.
thought Sonic Drive-In is where everybody who works for the government goes to eat.
I was not aware of that.
No, I don't just make some shit up. I don't know.
So anyway, Tom
You
Morello,
heard it here first,
Yeah.
folks. Bulldog
Surge,
Unchained.
Surgeon
so-
Tom
Surge
Morello.
taken. Yeah.
So System of a Down was that night.
Because they're getting ready to do a reunion.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
That was one of the first shows back together.
Nice.
I think it was the second. I think he said that was their second time back together. So Surge walks out during Morello's set earlier in the day and does Audio Slave Like a Stone.
I heard that on the radio. That was fucking amazing.
And then they did some Rage together.
Nice.
Wow.
It
That's
was
fucking
pretty
great.
badass. Him and Surge singing
That's
Rage.
crazy.
It
That's
was pretty
fucking
fucking
great.
awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, I heard the.
You would
I
have
heard
really
the-
should have. Zach would have come out on stage with them. to do
Oh
that.
God.
Me and Matt talked about that, like that weekend. Like if they actually do a reunion, we're taking like a month off and just following it. Like, I don't give a fuck. But
This is happening.
Ain't no t-shirts getting made.
the weekend we got back Monday, Tuesday, I saw a news thing saying that might be a possibility. Someone posted a picture of them from 2011 when they actually did
Fucking
their
Rage and
small
System
reunion.
need to go on a tour together and
Oh,
then do all
God.
the mix and
Don't.
match bullshit.
Don't. I can only get so hard.
I've only got so much penis skin. I
only get so
only got so much penis skin.
That would be.
It's going to rip.
That tour would sell out in seconds. If that
Oh,
tour
yeah.
happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, it would.
It wouldn't even matter
Without
who
a
the
doubt.
support bands
No,
were.
No.
no one gives a shit.
Nope.
Just put them two.
Yeah.
2 hours each. Let them.
Yeah, I was just going to
shred.
say make it a 4-hour show and just let them
Yeah.
go at it.
them two 4 hours.
Make sure that
Fucking
all
do
of
it.
their shit is set up on the stage at the same time so that they can do those fucking crossover songs and shit.
Yeah, duh,
Fuck.
yeah.
Oh,
Who gives a
God.
shit? 4 hours. I'd be totally happy with it.
I just got a music boner.
That would be insane.
I wish Ginger would have stayed in the U.S. a little bit longer.
The Tupac came back.
They didn't really come close.
Yeah.
But that was a badass tour, too. I saw some videos from that.
I need to see the Inspector Clouseau again.
Oh my god, they were fucking awesome.
Isn't that the ones you were talking about?
Yeah.
From France.
On the show?
Yes.
Yeah, from France. Jesus,
I
they were great.
I was just watching videos of them again the other day, and I was like, God damn it, I want to see them again. Like, they're great. Two fucking guys just captivated the entire audience. The band that came on after, Kirk was with me at that show. The band that came on after them, oh God, they were good for like the first 2-3 songs. But every song sounded the same.
Yep.
And they should have opened. But I get it, because Clutch having to come on after the Inspector Clouseau might have been bad. Because, like, I don't know how you follow those guys. Like,
Yeah,
they were
fucking great.
They were the definition of entertainment. And when he started throwing the drummer shit off the stage, God damn it.
Dude, you ought to look up Fever 333. It's like a newer band. They just came around in the last couple of years. They played Rock on the Range last year. They kind of back this year on the main stage, if that says anything about how crazy they are. Their lead singer is one of the wildest motherfuckers I've ever seen. And I've seen some shit from lead singers. But this dude, a corded mic, takes off running, jumps off the stage at full sprint, and you can tell the girl that's in charge of the mic cable, and that's pretty much what she's in charge of.
That is her job.
She is just throwing it and trying to keep up with him. Like, he runs up into the stands. He's standing over, like the entrance into a stadium where it's like you got the stairway that goes under, and there's a huge thing that goes up over the top.
Yeah.
He's standing on the top of that with his hand on a dude's head, holding himself up. If he falls forward, it's over.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
That's where he was standing.
God.
He comes down off of
New
that.
Jack.
Yeah,
exactly
he
what I
comes
thought.
down off of that. He finds a piece of wood. He's walking toward the crowd. All the security shaking their head no. Takes the piece of wood from him. He goes back up to the stage. Fucking rips the carpet up that they're all standing on. Like burritos himself. Still singing. Comes out of that. Shreds the carpet. Finds a trash can. Dumps it over his head and runs around the stage.
God.
The drummer during all this shit is kicking his shit off the stage, like during songs, and there's one dude that's in control of the drummer just to keep his shit around him so he can play.
Wow.
Like, they're fucking crazy.
Sounds like they came from Jimtown.
Yeah, about right.
The drugs are a hell of a drug.
Drugs are
Oh,
a drug.
fuck.
Tastes
I need to remember
purple
which.
smells.
There was one band. I'm gonna have to look up and see who it was, and I'll get back to that on next week. But his facial expressions and the way he acted on stage, you could play their music in the background and go to Jimtown by the gas station and see the same
The soundtrack.
shit.
The soundtrack of life.
It was the same. Like, their lead singer would be there. Like, he was doing the whole meth, like, weird mouth shit. Like,
Here I am, Tennessee
that's-
in person.
that's the type of shit he was doing on stage. Me and Matt just look at each other like, this is normal. Like, we've seen this.
I see this on the corner every fucking day.
That makes sense.
Oh, my God.
Glorious
This
Sons.
is Jimtown.
Glorious Sons is pretty awesome.
You got to see Glorious Sons?
Do you not look at the list?
No. Because if I'm not going, I don't want to see the fucking list because it's going to make me mad. And that's making me mad.
Yeah, they were really good. Bad Flower was a surprise. They actually put on a pretty
God
good
damn
show.
it. I would have been screaming that fucking SOS at the top of my fucking lungs.
They did. It was pretty good. And
Oh, Bulldog's so pissed right now.
I am so fucking mad.
Killswitch came out fucking fired up too.
Deals with
Well,
I always are,
Adam's crazy anyway. So
That's real.
Yeah.
That's fucking real.
Adam and Jesse together is crazy.
see, I'm a Howard guy, man.
See,
I love them
I'm
both.
split.
I love them
I
both.
like them both for their own reasons.
Right,
I
I
like
get
them
that.
both.
Exactly.
I get that, but
Because
Howard,
Adam's wild. Howard's just fucking presence.
Howard just also, in my opinion, his voice was
Oh,
just.
Well, you've heard his project, haven't you?
Mm-mm.
Fuck. Of course, I would blank on it. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Look it up.
But
On the internet!
Light the Fire. Light the Fire.
Light
We
the
have
Fire.
Google machines in
That's
our
his
hands.
new project, and they're touring with Killswitch. So you can expect him and Jesse together.
I would rather see them just like swap out real quick, like especially for like End of Heartache.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can guarantee Howard's coming to the stage while Killswitch is up there. But yeah, it's called Light the Fire.
What?
Heartache to heartache.
Are you talking about Pat Benatar?
I guess I don't know.
She's gonna be here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like next
Like
week.
Victory or something
Yeah,
like that. Victory
I
or
think
Old...
Victory. I think the
Victory.
Victory.
Yeah,
Yeah. Victory or Old National, one of the other.
It's Victory.
I think it's Victory.
Yeah.
I'll still dick her down.
Good luck with that.
God damn
Hey,
it.
Joan Jett was at Sonic Temple.
She was? I was
She's still out there killing it, too.
Oh yeah.
she was in New Orleans with Ronda Rousey.
Back
Here,
to New
here we
Orleans.
go.
You mean New
Here we
York?
go in New Orleans again.
You mean New York?
Yeah.
Food alone's worth
Yeah.
the trip.
I was there for the New York, so I saw her.
Yeah. It was in the Met Center.
Yeah, MetLife, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that transit, though. Oh, New Jersey transit is the fucking worst ever.
But you got to be careful how you
fucking
say that.
ever. Oh,
Fuck that.
no.
Yeah.
Fuck
Fuck
New
the
Jersey.
trans.
No, I said
Whoa.
transit.
Whoa.
Transit.
Whoa.
I didn't say fuck Nyla Rose. I said
Whoa.
fuck New Jersey transit.
Oh.
Oh. That's a big lady from the AEW show.
That was Kirk.
You get one of those. You get one more of those.
No, so we get to Mania gets done at 12:30. Okay, like it was supposed to. On the network, it said 1:30. Somebody told New Jersey Transit that it was going to be done by 11:30. Whoever the miscommunication was from, it went full retard because the show was scheduled on the network to end at 1:30.
By the way, I think we need to say Nyla Rose is fucking awesome.
She's fucking great.
I love
I don't
Nyla.
even know
love
who
her,
this
yes.
is, so.
Nyla
So-
Rose is a transgender wrestler. She was in Double or Nothing last night
Oh.
in the 4-way with Awesome Kong and
So
Wait.
Zimzer probably won.
That was the basis,
Himser probably.
that was the basis of that joke that I said, by the way.
She lost.
Right, yeah. She lost.
Not a very
But-
good dude.
You got beat by a girl.
Literally.
By 3 girls. So anyway.
It was written.
So we walk
It
out.
was supposed to happen.
We walk out.
It is ma'am.
Put that shit in an octagon and see what happens.
Shattered orbital sockets.
So we walk out.
Joe Rogan's losing his shit.
Yeah.
We walk out of.
That's not a
of the,
fucking
of the
girl.
He's never gonna get to
The
finish
goddamn
his story.
dude. You're never gonna get to say
I know
this.
I'm not. I never do.
It's derailed now.
It's already done.
Go ahead.
No, fuck it. It's gone.
I want to hear the story.
The fucking New Jersey transit system has already died.
Ma'am.
It's ma'am.
So they said it was supposed to be 1:30.
Right. So we.
It's like 11:30 to 1:30.
So we leave.
12:30.
I leave the venue. And we're
He's a
walking,
nice guy.
We're walking
He's on his
towards
fucking
like
throne. Look at him.
I know. It's got this big ass fucking throne right here. It's fucking great. Only thing that's missing is swords coming out the back
Story
of
is
it.
never gonna fucking Game of
No,
Thrones.
it's not. No, it's not at all. My story is not going to come to
All right,
fruition.
guys, and I think that's the end of the show this week.
Probably. To be continued. Or not. Oh, fuck you all.
Okay, so tell
No,
us.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Nope, no.
I want to hear the story.
No, dude.
I wanna
We're
hear the
invested in this.
story.
We gotta know.
Fuck your story now. Fuck your story time.
Peter Dinklage. Peter
Firefly
Dinklage.
1:30, 12:30, 11:30. You're walking down the street.
Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage.
Okay.
What
your
a
story.
shit show.
11:30.
So we're walking out of the venue, and we get to the buses that are not there because they fucking left because they thought the shit was going to end at 11:30. So they're just like, "Fuck it, we're leaving." So yeah, so I'm walking to the bar where the Bullet Club block party was because they had a bus stop right there. So I'm like, maybe I'll get lucky and get a bus there. I get there at like maybe 1:30 because it's like an hour walk. So I get there at 1:30, and I'm standing there. I'm looking at the bus schedule. Pulled it up, and it said the next bus wasn't supposed to arrive until 4:30. So I'm like, fuck this. So I get an Uber from New Jersey to New York, which
How much was that? How much did that cost?
$85 fucking dollars.
God damn. Imagine if you'd have gotten a cab.
Probably the same amount.
It'd have been about $500.
Yeah,
that's
probably.
that's real.
Yeah, but they're
So-
right across the river from each other.
Yeah, but
exactly. It's after WrestleMania.
You got to realize
There's
the amount of time.
80,000 fucking people
Yeah.
at the
And
same
it's on
time
and it's on
trying
like
to
triple
get an
time
Uber.
with Uber, so you're not getting.
I don't
regular-
understand
Right.
how. Okay, if I don't
I'm
care
surprised
what,
it was
look,
80, to be
if-
honest with you.
If you're in a massive city, if you're in a big metro city like that, and it is WrestleMania, how do you, as a cab driver, Uber driver, Lyft driver, whatever, how are you not sitting right
the stadium.
outside of that stadium come near time for it to be over?
Well, sometimes that can get so fucking congested. It's like a certain spot that you have to stay out of. Like a certain
No,
point,
I mean-
because like Sonic Temple, it was such a fucking problem before. They literally made a specific zone that Uber and Lyft and all that shit could.
Well,
take
see,
up
they
and
have.
drop off.
They're used to this though because they've got football games at that fucking stadium.
Yeah, that's
Well,
where
that's
the
what I mean.
Jets
that's
play.
that's where the Jets
That's
play.
the
I know,
Meadowlands.
but they've had to have. They have some system. They have to.
They
Otherwise
did.
it
They have
would
like
be
they had a
shit
Lyft
show.
and Uber drop off area.
That's
but-
what I meant.
But I was thinking, hey, there's a bus stop where we got dropped off at for the block party before the show. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go there. So I walk there, looked at the bus stops again. Supposed to be 4:30. The next bus comes, so I get the Uber, $85 fucking Uber. Get to I took the Uber with some other guys who split the Uber cost, and they had to get money out, so we stopped at the in Times Square so they can get money out of the ATM. They paid me back, and then I take the subway to Brooklyn, and it was like probably 2:30 this time. So I walk to the bus stop. It's in the rain, by the way. This is all fucking rain.
Yeah.
And they're fucking the bus stop. I get to the bus stop. Walking to the bus stop, you ever feel like that kid that missed the bus in high school? Because the bus just went bye-bye as I'm walking up to it. I'm just like, my bus is leaving, no.
Like, fuck this white boy.
Right, exactly. So the bus leaves. I'm standing there, and it's still fucking piss pouring. And luckily, the bus stop had an awning, unlike most bus stops in Brooklyn. So I'm standing there, and there's this guy just like talking in tongue, like Gymtown shit. And I'm like, okay, I'm used to this. I see this shit every day. Okay, cool. So I'm like, but I'm fucking pissed off because I missed the bus. It's fucking late. I want to get to fucking bed. And so I'm just like, fuck it, calling an Uber. Because the next bus that wasn't supposed to be there wasn't until about 3:30 or 4.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. So I take my Uber to my Airbnb, finally getting in probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that was from 10 o'clock in the morning until 4:30 in the morning the next day is how late I was out
Jesus.
for WrestleMania day.
That story wasn't all that great.
I love
All
you.
the build up. All the build up. You're welcome.
Such a letdown.
That's the whole point.
Oh,
That was the
no.
whole point of that story, just for you, Knubsie.
I mean, you could have just ended it 10 minutes ago.
I could have, but I didn't want to. I wanted Knubsie to
Speaking
be on
of-
the edge of his seat and then be fucking disappointed as fuck.
Well, now he's more disappointed.
I know, it's
It happened. It happened.
And it's the greatest shit in the world.
I had that this morning.
Oh,
All right.
Especially if you had Sonic.
I think that's. Oh, God.
Oh, so hungry.
All right. That's it. Tucker,
What up?
Knubsie,
It's your boy.
Kirk, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
This is the Bulldog Unchained podcast. I'm your host, King of Villains, Bulldog Malenko. And we're the fuck out of here. Later.
Show's over, motherfuckers.